So now we're ready to rig our boat. We're going to want to go ahead and undo our riggers. So we're going to undo them from each other, assuming you would have a pile of 4 here. We'll go ahead and get our 7/16 inch wrench ready, and we'll go ahead and break free all of the nuts that we had tightened so they didn't come off on the trailer, just so they can be loosened with your fingers. We'll go ahead and take our rigger, get it lined up with where we're going to put it. Generally easiest to get the center stay on first, get those holes lined up there, then our forestay, and we'll get a bolt put on just to hold it in place for us. We're going to put the bottom bolt in right now, or the bottom, not bottom bolt rather, the bolt is what's sticking through the hull. We're going to put our bottom washers on along with our bottom nut just to hold the rigger in place since the boat's upside down. We'll just make that finger tight for now. Then the last thing we're going to do is come over here and put our backstay on, and you can notice, well, it doesn't really line up. So what do? Well, we can just push this bolt into the hull a little bit, and as you can see the backside here, it's just coming right through there, so just push that in a little bit, and you'll notice, oh, now all of a sudden it lines up. You can push the bolt back through, put your flat washer on, then your lock washer, then your 1/4 inch by 20 threads per inch nut, 1/4 20 nut. And there we go. We'll go ahead and do the same for the other 2 studs remaining. We'll go ahead and grab our 7/16 inch wrench now and just continue tightening until it's snug, not too tight, but fairly snug, and with about the force of 2 fingers, just pushing not super hard, not real lightly, but just enough to make it snug so it's not going to vibrate off or come off on its own. You don't want to over tighten because you actually crush the hull of the boat on these side mount riggers or Euro rigger boats. And we'll do the same for all 4 here. Oh, 2 finger tight. All right, there we go, about 2 finger tight on all 4 bolts. The last thing we're going to want to do is take our 3/4 inch wrench and make a few checks here. If you remember, we loosened our top nut on when we went ahead and took the rigger off the boat, so we're going to want to make sure that's tight now, so we'll tighten it. We'll turn it clockwise to tighten, even though it's upside down. Just kind of look at it the right way. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. We'll check our bottom nut, tighten it. Again, clockwise, make that sure that's nice and snug. And check these 2 nuts back here, make sure they're nice and snug. Very good. Our rigger is nice and tight, the boat's rigged. Other thing to do is to take our seat bungee out now. Go ahead and take the bungee off. Now we're ready to go ahead and row. And the other job for the coxswain to do is to go ahead and take the impeller tape off the boat. Just very gently without tugging on the impeller or bending it. Take that tape off and now your impeller will spin freely and it did not come off on the highway. Good luck and thanks for watching.